I'm going to tell you guys, the access course was my worst nightmare. The access course actually made me wonder whether school was made for me. Now, in regards to access course, is it for matured students only? If I tell you guys that the access course was harder than the nursing degree itself, you wouldn't believe me, but it's facts. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me once again back onto my channel. My name is Belinda, and if you've not already subscribed, don't forget to press the subscribe button as well as turn on the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. So today, guys, as you read from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the access course. So basically, access course to higher education. So basically, I know that there's not much information and there's not many people that talk about the access course, but overall, I want to tell you guys about the access course, especially going into various things. I mean, like there's access course into nursing, access course into medicine. There's various access course according to what you want to obviously study in. So I'm going to be talking specifically about the access course into nursing because I did my access course into nursing. As you guys can see, I completed my access course in 2018, where I did the access course to higher education health profession. So that's what I did. So this access course basically is a level 3 diploma that helped me to enter into university in order to undergo a nursing course. So firstly, according to my knowledge, in order to be eligible for the access course, I believe you have to have some sort of GCSE English and Maths or equivalent to GCSE English or Maths, if that makes any sense. So in regards to in order to undergo the access course, you have to be 19 years plus. I just turned 19, so I just basically made it into the course when I started the course. So you guys can do the maths about how old I am. So an access course, you can either do it part-time or full-time depending on the college obviously that you apply for. So once again, you have to do some sort of research in the colleges that are nearby to you. I went into the access course in Tresham College. So in Tresham College, they offer the access course part-time as well as full-time. Full-time 1 year, part-time being 2 years obviously. So I did the access to higher education health profession, on top of that, which was made up of both obviously biology as well as the chosen topic, which I chose psychology. So in addition to that, they also included study skills basically, as well as a social science research project. So I found personally access course is a very good course to undergo because basically help you to enter into university. Either if you don't have good A levels, you can go through the access course in order to go into university. So simply if you don't have A levels, like myself, I don't have A levels, and the reason being is because I didn't attend high school as well as primary school here in the UK. So when I came into this country, in order for me to go into university, I had to go through the access course route. Okay, so obviously the access course was the most suitable course for me in order to go into nursing. While you're doing an access course, obviously the college that you're doing the access course helps you with your UCAS application, and your marks will directly go to the UCAS application because the college that you're going to do the access course on will basically take care of that. That's one of the good things that I liked about doing the access course. Whereas now, if I want to go and do another degree, I basically have to do the whole UCAS process, or yes, the whole UCAS process by myself independently with no help. Whereas when you're in college, you really get that sort of support from both the advice centers as well as the lectures, and they provide you with the reference as well. I remember with me, they provided me with the reference, and student advice center also helped me with my UCAS personal statement, which in a way is a good thing. If you are doing it independently, it's a bit of a hit and miss really, because you don't really have anybody else to rely on besides yourself, if you get what I'm saying. So student finance pays for your access course if you don't have a level 3 diploma. So if this is your very first level 3 diploma, student finance will normally pay for your access course. Now, because like I mentioned before to you guys, I am in the process of applying for an access course into medicine, and because I've already got a level 3 diploma and the access course into medicine is also a level 3 diploma, they won't be sponsoring the level 3 diploma for the access course to medicine, so I will have to self-fund that myself. Now, the interview process of an access course is quite, let me think actually, what were they asking me, man? I believe I had to do a bit of a mathematics exam, short one, as well as an English exam. Now I don't know if that's for everybody else or was that just because I was classified as an international student, but Either way, I had to do a mathematics as well as a English exam. In addition to that, they also asked me what I want to do with the course, you know, what I'm looking at. I think them asking you that is quite a good thing, because in a way they're guiding you to just make sure that you did choose the correct course in order to obviously go into it. Before I even applied for the course, I emailed the college, you know, just to make sure that this is the course that will help me to get into nursing. I am going to tell you guys, the access course was my worst nightmare. The access course actually made me wonder whether school was made for me. The access course was so intense, guys. Now, when I say intense, it's basically like a couple of years work crammed into 1 or 2 years. And I'm telling you guys, honestly, the access course for me was more difficult and more intense than the uni course. Now that might sound crazy, but every student that I spoke to, they found that the access course was more intense, was more difficult than the actual nursing degree. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 modules, or 15 modules in a period of 1 year to do. Okay, so that basically meant every 4 to 5 weeks we are basically looking at a new assignment, if that makes any sense. And we did a couple of exams. With the access course, I feel like it was constant. It was one assignment upon another, you know. It's like as soon as you finish one, you don't even get a break, they introduce the next one immediately. And that was how it was for the whole year, basically. I just felt like at that point in time, obviously depending on who your lecturers are, they weren't really helpful, you know. I felt like they were more accommodating to students who knew what they were doing, rather than me, because like I said, I didn't come from a biology background, so I've never done biology before prior to obviously coming into the access course. I came from an accounting and business management background rather than a health science background, so it required a lot of transformation. I think also if you've been out of education for such a long time and you're going back into that, it requires a certain amount of studying. And if you've got other commitments, you know, for example, kids working, blah 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 blah, if you got other commitments, I would advise you to undergo the course part-time if the college that you're going to offers that, because part-time will still enable you to be able to work full-time and as well as juggle other things. So in regards to that, guys, I don't know how it works out, but the access course was hard. It was really hard. So at this point in time, guys, I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of choosing the correct access course for you, depending on what you want to study at uni, what access course is required. So I know that there is access course for applied sciences, access course health profession. Now, it's all good and well you doing an access course, okay, but you really have to know what are the entry requirements for the various universities. So you need to really prepare yourself prior to the ending at what universities you want to apply for, because when you know what universities you want to apply for, you can have a look at their entry requirements. Once you know the entry requirements, you basically know what you are working towards in regards to your access course. How many distinctions do they require, how many merits or passes, or you know, what is their requirement if you are going to apply to the university with an access course. So now I just want to show you guys basically what I mean by the importance of basically knowing what you're getting into. Now, if I go ahead and check the entry requirements for the Montfort University, because that's the university I'm in, so we're gonna go ahead and say the Montfort University and go under the nursing section just for you guys to see what I'm talking about, okay? Because I really want to show you guys this. So we'll go for adult nursing, and then we check the entry requirements, and it takes us all the way down to the bottom. So with the Montfort University, they don't really specify how much credit or merit you should get. There used to before. I remember when I applied the first time around, I had to get 45 credits at pass. That was it. That's it. The Montfort University back when I applied was one of the easiest universities to get into in regards to nursing, and also the entry requirement at the Montfort University was very low, hence I applied to it. But the Montfort University basically specify that you have to get a minimum of 80 UCAS points. So obviously with the access course, it helps with your UCAS points when you are applying for an undergraduate degree. That will help you in regards to that. So let's go to Northampton University. Go under the adult nursing BSc, go under the entry requirements. Yes, that's it. entry requirements, and then you will need, so if you are applying, you will need one of the qualifications: a kite mark access to higher education course with 30 credits at merit and above. So with Northampton, they're looking at 30 credits at merit and above. Now you have to be getting merits for your assignments, okay? So at least 30 merit and above. Now with other universities, let's have a look at other universities. Which other university did I apply for? I applied as well to Birmingham University. So let's go and have a look what Birmingham University requires. So with Birmingham University for nursing, okay, so let's go back to the top. This is your nursing, adult nursing. So for Birmingham University, for the access to higher education, you need 60 credits with a minimum of 45 credits at level 3, including 30 at distinctions. So clearly, if you don't have any sort of distinctions in your access course, you won't be getting into Birmingham, because they require 45 credits at level 3, including 30 distinctions, 15 at merit to include study of physiology or biology. So there you go. What other university can we use? I'm going to tell you guys all the universities that I applied for. University of Bedford. So in regards to University of Bedford, guys, so let's have a look at their entry requirements. So Bedford University, and access to higher education diploma is recognized, okay? So the access to higher education course in health science, health studies, health science, nursing, or any other science-based course, you need 15 credits at level 2 and 45 at level 3, at which 12 of those should be graded at distinction level. So you already know that with Bedford, you will need distinctions as well for your access course. So that's why knowing actually what the universities require from you, you know, in regards to entry into nursing or entry into whatever you might decide, gives you some sort of guidance rather to know what you're working towards once you undergo this course. Because I know people who did the access course to health science or access course to health profession, applied to nursing, didn't get into nursing course because they didn't get enough credits on their diploma, which obviously didn't give them the adequate amount of UCAS point, which led them not being able to be accepted onto the nursing course. Hence they were directed to other courses like health and social well-being or health sciences, things like that, because of that situation. So, now in regards to access course, is it for matured students only? I have to disagree with that. What's the definition of matured students? The access course, guys, ranges anything between ages of 19, like I said, going upwards. I remember when I was doing the access course, I was the youngest at that point in time because I just turned 19, and the other ladies, they were like in their 30s, you know, going upwards, 40s, like that. So basically the access course is just a range for all kind of students. It's not only for a young student, it's a mixture of different age groups, you know. So if you are at a point where you actually want to change career and you're thinking, I don't really want to go back to college because I might be sitting with kids, don't worry, you won't. And I think I've mentioned this before. If I tell you guys that the access course was harder than the nursing degree itself, you wouldn't believe me, but it's facts. So yeah, guys, this is basically all the information that you can have in regards to the access course. I didn't really want to make it too long, this video. I just wanted to just discuss it in regards to that aspect, because many people, like I said, don't know about the access course. They always think that you have to undergo GCSEs or A levels. I don't know much about the A level, so I opted in to do the access course. And like I said to you guys, actually guys can see from my personal journey, the access course helped me to go onto my nursing degree, which I will be qualifying in 4 months from now. So I'm super happy for that. So guys, I hope the information that I provided you guys with was very helpful. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Ask any questions that you want to ask down in the description box below, or rather in the comment section below. And yes, I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye.